Hi, here's a recent GCSE exam question that was found on both the foundation and higher papers. First thing you might say when you look at it is, I've no idea what to do, but let's break it down. Let's have a look at it very carefully. A large rectangle is made by joining three identical small rectangles as shown. So three small rectangles, and these are all identical, so they're exactly the same. The perimeter of one small rectangle is 15 centimeters. Work out the perimeter of the large rectangle. Now you might look at it and think, I've got no idea what to do, but actually if we use letters, use algebra, and we look at one of the small rectangles, we could say, well, that short side has a length which we're going to call A. So this one would be A as well, and that one would be A, and that one would be A, and that one would be A, and that one would be A. From there to there is A. But look, down here we've got A and A. So this length must be 2A. A plus A is 2A. That means this length must be 2A, and this length must be 2A. If we look at this rectangle, we've got A and A, that's 2A, and A, that's another 2A, and another 2A. So altogether we've got 6A. And we know that 6A is 15 centimeters, which means that we can work out that A is 15 divided by 6 centimeters. Now 15 divided by 6 is actually 2.5 centimeters. So let's now look at the large rectangle. If we start there, we're going around it. So along there is 3A, down there is 2A, along there is 3A, and back home to where we started is another 2A. So we've got 5A, we've actually got 10A. That bit is 5A, there's another 5A, so 10A altogether. We know that A is 2.5 centimeters, so 10A will be 25 centimeters. So the perimeter of the large rectangle is 25 centimeters. So here's a couple of questions for you to try. First one is quite similar to the one before, but this time there's 4 rectangles. The perimeter of one small one is 10 centimeters. Notice it's not drawn accurately. Just like the GCSE questions, they are generally not drawn accurately. And this trapezium is made by joining 12 identical equilateral triangles. Again, it's not drawn accurately. The perimeter of one of those equilateral triangles is 4.5 centimeters. Now, you don't need algebra for this one. It's actually somewhat easier than that one. Pause the video while you try the questions. And here are the solutions. So first of all, looking at question 1, we've got 4 rectangles. The perimeter of one of them is 10. Let's call this B this time. The short sides we're calling B. And you can see that there are 3 short sides there, matching one long side of this one. So the long side must be 3B. And obviously the short side is B, and that short side is B. So all the way around this one will be B plus 3B, that's 4B, plus another B, and another 3B, so it's another 4B. Obviously, B plus 3B is halfway around, so that's 4B. B plus another 3B is another 4B, so it's 8B altogether. So we know that 8B equals 10 centimeters. That means that B must be 10 over 8 centimeters. We can simplify that to 5 over 4 centimeters. So you know that's 1 1/4 centimeters, or 1.25 centimeters. So we know what B is. Now let's look all the way around the large rectangle. Well, this side here is going to be 3B. This side is 3B plus B. So we've got 3B, and 3B is 6B, and another B is 7B. So that gets us halfway around. If we're going from there this way this time to there, that's halfway, that's 7B. So the total distance is 14B. So the perimeter of the larger rectangle will be 14B, which is 14 times 1.25, or 14 times 1 1/4. Might be easier to do. So 1/14 is 14. A quarter of 14, well, we know a half is 7, and a half of that is 3 1/2. So altogether, we must have gone 17.5 centimetres to go all the way around that shape. So the perimeter of the large rectangle, 17.5 centimetres. With this one, we've got 12 identical equilateral triangles, and the perimeter of one of those equilateral triangles is 4.5 centimetres. So if we pick on this one here, there are three sides, obviously. We know they're equal sides because they're equilateral. So each side must be 4.5 divided by 3. 3 into 4 goes 1, 1 left over. 3 into 15 goes 5 times. So each short side is 1.5 centimetres from there to there, because that's one of those little triangles. So that will be 1.5 as well, and so will that. Well, let's see how many 1.5s there are going to be. We'll start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we know that the perimeter of the trapezium will be 10 times 1.5, which is 15. So the perimeter of the trapezium equals 15 centimetres. Thank you for watching.